Hi, I'm Katie Mahalic, and today we're talking with Charlie Peters about his book, Too Much in the Sun. Hi, Charlie.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Pretty good.
So, with Too Much in the Sun, what was the inspiration?
It's influenced by Patricia Highsmith, because it's essentially the talented Mr. Ripley in reverse. I thought, what would happen if it was the opposite?
The Hoffmans are such vivid characters. When you write, do you usually pull from people you know?
Yeah, I guess sort of. I guess I don't really think about it so much consciously, but I'm sure I must. There was a couple that I worked for in New York City when I was in college, a young, in my early 20s, and she ran a cosmetic company, and her husband, and they're very much those two characters are based. The parents are based on them.
The story takes place in Los Angeles. I want to know because it starts off in Martinique. Have you been to Martinique?
I haven't. No, no. I did a fair amount of research. I mean, I'm sure some people reading the book, if they live there or anywhere near there, will take all kinds of find all kinds of mistakes. But it's essentially it happens at a resort, and a resort is kind of a world of its own. When you go to a high-end resort, I mean, they're surrounded by levels of poverty that's astounding. But 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 people have the money to go to the resort. You're kept away from all that. So the first chapter happens basically at a resort and on this island.
What personal elements went into the writing of the story?
Well, there's always, they say that every writer has one story to tell, and I'm not sure that's true, but every writer has an event or something in their life that they draw upon. I lost my father when I was a very little boy, and most of my characters are in foster care or had to live with a bunch of different people. And when that happens, you're a bit of an outsider. You watch and you see, oh, this family opens their Christmas presents differently than that family, or this family washes their dishes differently than that family, and suddenly you're in the midst of it all. So I think that really helped me become a storyteller, because I was both inside and outside of the story.
So I lost my dad at 12. So I can empathize, though I'm not in your experience.
Do you see it affecting you in a lot of things you do?
Completely. Like it's just the crazy. It really does mark you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I talked to a psychiatrist once, and she said you are prone to suffer from emotional attachment disorder, which means you don't trust becoming close to somebody, because and I'm 70 something years old, so it's like you think I'd get over it, but it's like you don't.
It takes a lot of therapy and a really good therapist. And
Yeah.
you also don't look your age. I'm shocked. I had no idea. Um, yeah, yes, I agree with you. It really does mark the work. So I really appreciate the insight into your personal life. It just really gives another layer and depth to your writing. Thanks for speaking with us today, Charlie.
It was great. It was Katie, you're really, really good at this. I've done a few of these. You make it very easy, and it's nice. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you. Look for Charlie Peters' new book, Too Much in the Sun, at henrygraypublishing.com, or ask for it at your favorite neighborhood bookstore. Until next time, happy reading, everyone.